Do you ever get the feeling where you hit one great shot, an unbelievable golf shot, an absolute worldie, and then next shot, you completely stone cold top it, or shank it, or slice it, or pull it? This is the video for you if that happens to you. Don't forget, before we start, don't forget, hit that link below to my website to get your name on the waiting list to sign up for lessons with myself here at Whittleby Park Golf Club. Now, this is huge because so many of you want that consistency in the game of golf. We want to hit every single shot absolutely spot on. Unfortunately, it's not going to be possible, but we can make our disaster shots better. And that's the key to great golf. We have to make our disaster shots better, our bad shots better. So we're not going to hit every single shot pin seeking every single time. We're not going to knock it to 2 or 3 feet every single time. We're going to miss fairways. We're going to miss greens. But instead of being 50 yards away, we want to be no more than 10 yards away. Or if we're topping it, we want to get the ball much more in the air, or thin the ball at worst rather than stone cold top it. So this is the video for you. So why does it happen? Now I'm going to be straight with you. There's a number of reasons why it might happen. Through the backswing, through the downswing, through the follow through. But here is one thing that I've found over 25 years of teaching that you need to make sure you do. And it focuses more on what's happening on the way through that ball, believe it or not. Because we think to ourselves, hang on, we've hit the ball, so the follow through doesn't really matter. Oh, it does. And this is the reason why. Because so many of you, you're good golfers, but again, you hit some shockers. Why? Because you come into the golf ball with your elbows apart and the forearms apart. Let's think about it like this. Most of you, I would like to think, have your arms relatively straight and your forearms and elbows relatively close to begin with. If our elbows part and our forearms part on the way back down, look at what happens to the handle, the hands, and the golf club here. They're further away from the ground. So we need to then make a compensatory move to get that club to the golf ball if this happens on the way through. There are quite a few reasons why this might happen, but I'm going to give you one drill in particular today to help fix that issue, because the problem is we're going to lose control over where that golf club meets the ground. We're going to lose control over that sweet spot, and we're going to lose control over that club face as well. All the three basics that I really preach about, we're going to lose the control of. So how do we do it? We've got to make sure that on the way through, really nice and relaxed with your arms, I want you to feel like your forearms are crossing each other on the way through. I want you to feel like your forearms are crossing, because what we don't want is a massive gap. We can fit the Titanic in between. That's the problem. We don't want that. We want to make sure those forearms are feeling like they're together on the way through, because you'll notice what happens. Listen to that contact with the ground. We're hitting the ground at the same place every single time. Nice and easy. But if our forearms and elbows part, we're going to really struggle to get that club to the ground where it should be, and therefore strike the ball in a repeatable way. And that's the problem. So what I want you to do, I want you to feel at the end of your swing, just little swings like this to begin with, and then you can build up to a fuller swing. Make sure on the way through, your forearms are crossing and not an absolute time zone apart if you want to be a better ball striker.